Alright guys, welcome back to the reptile room. Today we are going to be doing quite a bit of maintenance. We're being stared down by a little basilisk guy in there. Looking good. Everybody needs some loving in their enclosures. It needs top off. I fed the other day all the snakes, and of course they have made a lovely mess for me. So it's time to get them all cleaned up. We gotta do a little bit on the geckos. I saw a mound in there that acted like she was laying eggs yesterday, but I did not find any eggs in there. We came across 2 sets of eggs from the geckos already, but they do not seem to be viable. So there's that. Hopefully we'll get some good ones out of them. This guy, I'm sure he's pooed down inside there. That's what he likes to do. He's looking a little dry in there, so we'll give him some moisture. Luna had a shed, so she ate 2 medium-sized rats while in blue and then shed the next day, and it also looks like there's poo back there. She needs her water topped off too. And then the one you all know and love, we've got Mr. Ronis in here. He is really digging the new enclosure. It's been a little bit challenging to keep it nice and moist in here. I'm gonna cut the grass. How often do you get to say that in your enclosure? Time to trim the grass. He likes to jump from the very top there onto his plants here, so I may have to put some sort of a diversion there so he doesn't just completely destroy that one. But he really likes his tunnel. Goes in there, has an outlet over here, then over here. All the fish are looking good. This is really clear. That's doing exactly what I was hoping for. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a bunch of maintenance, and you guys will see what it takes for me to kind of keep up. This is a bit of a big involved one today, just because everybody needs a little bit of something. Even the bugs. I mean, even the bugs in there, and then all the mealworms, well, not mealworms, the superworms in there, they need some loving too. So, without further ado, let me just get diving right into it. I just cleaned Caboose's cage, and go figure, Caboose laid me a gift. All right, big old snake turd. Guess I'm gonna clean that enclosure again. Thank you, Caboose, who also looks hungry again. Maybe I'll feed him tonight. I don't know. Okay, back to clean. Okay, so we've gotten through every single enclosure. Caboose was done twice because, you know, that's just what Caboose does. You gotta clean it and then she'll crap and then you gotta clean it up again because, you know, yeah. All right, well, let me walk you around real quick. I know it's a little echoey. I had to take a chair out of here. I'll bring it back in. Echoey will go away. Maybe something is showing up for here. We'll find out. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and don't miss that. It's gonna be really cool. All right, so we will start. Why don't we just go ahead and start with Caboose? Okay, so we hosed it down real well. I just went through, mixed up all the substrate, changed the water, cleaned up the turd again. Caboose is looking really good. It's always awesome. The turtle is most likely going to move, and I will show you where in just a second. Not going to move for the next couple of days anyway, but we'll find out here in just a second. The gecko enclosure, you know, digging through. Oh, it looks like they've already eaten the dubias, but you know, digging through, I found some extra super worms, so I threw them in their little tub. They'll get them out of there, so they're not eating right off of the crushed walnut, which passes, no issues. All their poos look fine. Haven't had an issue with the substrate. So yeah, all three of the geckos are looking good. Turtle with a couple of his fish buddies. You know, if he gets hungry enough, he might chomp chomp, munch munch, you know. They're just some guppy fry. We have a ton of them. So in here, let me just open this up. The basilisk, who is in shed again. It looks like his sails grew overnight. Look at his sails. Nice blue line, double sail. I don't know what's up with that. If you have any ideas, drop me a comment, maybe even a link to some information down below. There's his back fin. He's looking real good. It'll look nice and shiny. Now, here's the fun part. If you saw in the time lapse, this whole area used to be a little bit more steep, so I dug it out a little bit more because I think I want to put the Reeves turtle in here. Let me know your thoughts, comment down below. Give me a like if you think that's going to be a good idea. They want similar things, you know, from different sides of the world, but they like similar things, and I think this water in here, it is a little murky since I've done I added water to it. I did not do a water change, but now I'm just trying to make sure that I have no water escaping and anywhere that I do not want it to. I don't mind it going, but I did notice that some water was escaping over in this corner, so I went ahead and altered that. With the liner, it's nice, it's not really fixed in there, so you can kind of adjust it. Took out some of the rock over here to put in over here. The fish are doing all good. This white one over here, I might have to take up into the 75 just to, or at least the very least, just net it and take a look. But I need to get some Vibrobrites for down here so that they start getting some color on them to match their parents upstairs. So that's the basilisk, and you know, potentially, possibly the Reeves turtle. Again, let me know what you think. Jane, you know, oh Jane. Jane rubbing up against the glass because that's what Jane does when, you know. But again, new surprise will probably be pretty cool. Might even benefit these guys. We will see next week. Yep, just hosed down his enclosure. He pooped right in there, just like I thought. It's just what I expect now. Watered everything, moistened him up. He's looking good. Same thing down here. Can't even see her. I had her out. You'll see it in the time lapse, but she's all cleaned up. Got her old shed out. And over here with Ronnie, who's up there. His enclosure is so bright. Kind of a challenge going from enclosure to enclosure. Ronnie did well, not too much of a jerk to me today, which is honestly a little surprising. Topped off the water in here. Fish are looking good. Looks like it's low. However, the front is sloped up a little bit than the back, so the back is pretty much about to overflow, so, you know, it's as high as it's gonna get, it's fine. I am getting some more coconut mixed up right now to top this whole area off. It has settled. I trimmed the grass over here, got everything watered up. I'll add that coconut in and it'll be awesome. I just have to check on the dubia roaches and the super worms, and you probably don't care about that, but if you do, drop me a comment down below and I can talk you through what I do for the super worms. And I do want to upgrade both of those, both of the feeder insect tubs here shortly after maybe something over here. So we'll see again. Here's his cute little face. Definitely he likes to flash. Apparently we just have just a bunch of males. He really likes his food. He eats non-stop. So him and his guppy fry buddies here who, you know, looking pretty good. That's pretty much what I've got going on in here today. Again, I'll bring you along next week for potentially something exciting. We will see. I'm gonna take a chill, make sure it's good. But thanks again for joining me at the Reptile Room. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video around. Let's see if we can get, you know, a couple more subscribers. I'd love to hit 200 subscribers. That would be super cool. Awesome, guys. Well, there you go. There's what I do for cleaning all day. So we'll just try to find someone interesting that's moving around a little bit. Looks like Caboose is the winner for the outro.